cookie of power be destroyed.
Welcome, Hackerin! Yar!
Thanks for joining, guys.
I live!
He has intelligent assistance on my
Thanks to
computer.
the power of the burrito!
There's a little man in my computer. How did that happen? Oh, that's so cool. I was showing off to everybody. I have these incredibly long GM notes for tonight. It's like this half page. So it's either going to be really well timed or we're done in like 30 minutes. It's possible. And there's a map and stuff. I put together little maps, but it is sort of super free theater of the mind. So the map is not an absolute. It's just sort of a representatory guide.
Cool.
But you guys, I think, are all veteran players, so you're probably pretty cool with that concept, hopefully. Magic.
Magic.
Ooh. You call this theater of the mind? I can see Scotty, and he's bluish.
Yeah, I know that you guys have all art for your characters, and a lot of the games I do, I'll give you custom art, but we didn't have time for that this round, so. Yes. Housekeeping really fast. Let me give control to Hankerin, because this was the first time logging in.
Oh my god, I'm on the boat. I'm someone.
Oh, we can zoom in with this little bar.
Yeah, there's a little bar
too.
on the right-hand side. You can zoom in.
Helen's Revenge is it's a full-on 3-mast ship.
Right?
Gar.
Yeah, you can't cruise the sea. I mean, you've headed into the so you've headed into the heart of the ocean. It's like a region off, for the distance from Hilk Harbor, your home. And on my screen, I have Matt, DM Scotty, Austin, Alex, and then Hank.
We're
in that
doing
order.
we're doing pretty. We're doing well.
I'm not sure. Matt?
No, Matt got Bayou Internet again?
Yeah, Matt, I think your internet just sunk. It's okay, he'll be right back. It'll be fine.
We lost our captain.
The captain!
Yeah, sometimes if you're having problems like this, you start losing people. You can just do the reconnectivity thing, reload the page, and that usually corrects it.
Or turning off the video too, I believe sometimes helps.
Yeah.
This is why,
Yeah.
this is why I can't have nice
Although I
things.
must say I do like the video so you can actually see people.
Yeah,
Yeah, if we have to
Yes,
go
yeah.
video list. Was it just me, or was Matt slow to everyone else?
it was.
We lost him too. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
But
Never
that
know.
hurts so you guys think I'm slow.
No, you're not slow. You're an awesome person, man. I love you.
love you.
Okay,
Let's spoon.
I'm in for it. Okay. Yes. So your ship, you've gone into the heart of the ocean, and the storm sort of rolls in over the top, and it begins to rain. And out of the flash of the lightning, you see that there is another ship pulling up beside you, coming out through the fog. As we lift the fog.
Oh!
Oh no!
There be a ship.
Oh man.
Oh man, and Matt, you recognize this ship. This ship is none other than the Wrath Fang.
The rat thing.
Yes,
Good name.
Oh shit.
it is filled with a lot of angry goblins. For some reason, they're super angry at you guys. Yeah.
Oh.
It could be because I kicked some goblin ass earlier.
Uh-oh.
Do we have an order, Jason? Or
Story
what?
unfolds. Yes, the
What shall
order.
we do?
We're going to start with Matt, our captain, and then just work our way down the screen, because I think everybody should be displaying kind of in the same order. So we'll just keep that. So forego the initiative roll on this one. Okay, right on.
Cool.
So-
Well, Captain Killian Ransom is gonna yell, Ready the cannons! And he's gonna try to use his charisma to like bolster the crew to make ready for battle.
Okay. Cool.
Looks like an 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Where's the captain?
11 is the roll. If you want to bolster your crew, you could roll 11 with your charisma, and we'll call it advantage on
Okay.
this opening turn.
All right, cool. Natural 20 to open.
Whoa!
What?
Dude! Oh, man.
He not
I
only
feel-
broke the internet, he broke his dice.
That's
What,
awesome.
what is that?
Now they're gonna roll crappy the rest of the night.
He rolled a natural 20. His first roll. Oh, wow.
It's such
So
a
what
high
does the
roll, it
bolstering
knocked him off.
do?
Oh, man.
Does it whip us into a frenzy?
You guys just might survive this. That's pretty awesome. All right.
Great. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So not only is it his opening role, but it's also his like character introduction. All he said was "man the cannons."
He's a man of action. I forgot about the character introduction.
I feel like when I fast forward, when I watch it
Captain
go,
Killian
all I hear is "man the
Ransom
cannons,"
is
and that's like,
Yeah, it was kind of like the ship showed up. We didn't really get a chance. Okay, yeah, go ahead and do your character introduction.
oh no.
I can't hear him. Can anyone else hear him?
No.
Oh, man. Okay.
Sorry, man.
We
Matt,
might
you
need
may
to
have to
downgrade to
Captain
just pictures.
Killian Ransom is a disgraced former admiral of the fleet.
Oh, man. That's
Sounds
horrible.
like he's had too much rum. It's like,
No, that's not
All
right.
right.
Captain's been in the rum again.
The captain's given his order. The touched. Who the bloody hell are you, and what are you doing on Helen's Revenge?
Okay, Captain.
Sorry, guys.
Maybe we should switch to
Captain.
pictures. Gillian, you want to switch to just icon?
Perhaps.
You're probably running out of RAM.
Maybe
What?
Matt could just do no video, and the rest of us could be all right, or the rest of us could do video.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay.
Everybody else seems to be doing okay. It's just Matt.
Poor
I
man.
don't trust people whose first name is a
I
proper
get some-
I'm gonna do a collection to get Matt a better computer.
Might be necessary.
There we go. That's better.
Oh,
It's
man,
like
you
Flag
sound
Relief
beautiful now.
2017.
That beautiful
Yeah.
voice is like music to my pirate ears.
Yar.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so tell us about your character, Matt.
Captain Killian Ransom is a disgraced former admiral of the fleet. He is vengeful. He is genius. He's tactically minded, and he has a reputation for being a brutal pirate if he doesn't get his way.
Oh, nasty. Okay, awesome. All right.
Yar.
Well, you rolled your natural 20 on your charisma check in that opening round. Mad the cannons! And so we're going to go ahead and make all the rolls for this first round easy. Because that was mind-blowing awesome. You already have a hero coin, right?
I do not.
Oh, okay. You got one now.
Ah,
Yes, sir.
There you go. Okay. All right. So that's your turn, right? Or is there anything else?
No, there's. I'm just gonna glare menacingly at the goblins approaching us.
Cool. And these guys, your crew, like your little NPC crew guys, are little gonna sort of like run up and start heading towards the cannons, but surely they'll need some help. Okay, Dim Scotty.
All right, I am called the Touched. I no longer know my name. I don't remember my name, and nobody calls me my name anyway. I'm not right in the head. I'm called the Touched because the gods have blessed me or cursed me, whichever you prefer, they have touched me with the kind of the workings of the universe. And since I'm mortal, I can't keep all that in my head. So it's made me crazy. And you guys have taken me on. I was just kind of someone who was living in the streets. I was shunned. Nobody wanted to have me around. Even though I do have beneficial abilities, people were just so afraid of me. I've had warriors, hardened warriors, look into my eyes and see that deep, dark place where the universe turns, and they just run away screaming and crying as they can't stand what they see there. And I'm extremely loyal to this crew because I was just homeless on the streets, and the crew took me in, and I will do anything for my crew. I will disobey the gods. I will go against the workings of the universe to save my friends. And there's always that you've all had that experience where the hair on the back of your neck stands up, and you turn around, and I'm standing there, like just right behind you with my, I have this dark cloak, and I keep my eyes mostly covered because the fear that people see in my eyes, I try not to look in their eyes when I face them. And I just have this simple worn robe and a hood that I cover my face with. I have this strangely carved staff that I have carved kind of the workings of the universe into, and I really don't have many earthly possessions. Like I don't see the benefit in it. I'm not really in it for the treasure or the money. I'm in it for the camaraderie and the friendship. And so that is me, the Touched.
Nice.
Sweet. Awesome. Okay, so are there any actions that you want to take on this turn? Briefly, you have the cannons at your disposal, which you can fire off, and then they take like 1d4 turns to reload. The cannons will do double ultimate damage to the enemy vessel, which has like 3 separate chunks. So the masts are worth like 25 hit points, but they're hard to hit usually. The sort of main decking where their cannons are 150 points, and then the hull of the ship is 250 points.
Are the cannons dex based, like a dex based attack?
Firing the cannons is, yes, it is a dex. You get to aim them. Yep. Okay.
So what I'm doing is I'm kind of slinking around the deck, staying in cover, but looking out for an opportunity where I can help.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm used to not being seen. Like if I don't want to be, people just tend to ignore me anyway. Like I don't look like a threat.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. All right. So getting ready for action. Austin, you're up.
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that.
Sorry, I got a little long-winded there.
Mine is much more short, but it's a bit more up to his character anyways. He is Wallace White. He is definitely a hunter and an archer, as you were. He doesn't use the conventional guns or flintlock pistols, whatever you may be. He still sticks to his tried and true older, they call it older weapons, but he still has his aim down, and he's very determined. He's very honorable, and he's very protective of his crew. He's been through a lot with this crew, and people have heard of him in the background, second to maybe the one and only Killian. But he does not let that he does not let Killian outshine him as much as people think he does. But he will be there to always protect Killian and the rest of his crew to make sure they always survive.
Nice. Loyal to the captain. I love it.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is, since I'm pretty gung ho about kicking some A. Oh wait, I can't grab my gun. Oh, because I'm doing it in can mode.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna move him to the cannon.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna shoot over here, if I can try, or can I pick a spot, or do you pick a spot?
No. You aim. You just tell me. Are you aiming for the mast, the deck, or like the base of the ship?
I'm gonna aim for this.
The mast. Okay,
Yeah, the
awesome.
mast.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a lot of hit points. You could probably take that sucker out and totally maim their ship.
All right, would I roll for that? Just a d20, obviously, and.
Yep. So give me a d20 dex check.
Oh no, I don't like that laugh.
Yeah, that's
That didn't
concerning.
sound good.
Oh,
wow.
my God! The
Oh,
first two
no.
rolls of the night were natural 20s.
Oh, crap. Who's going to be the first one to not roll a 20?
Oh my God!
Wow.
The DM's worst nightmare. You guys are gonna kill all my NPCs.
What the? Wait a minute. Did you just do a backflip?
I told you my aim is true.
Yeah.
But you
So,
also did a backflip before you lit the fuse.
Pretty much.
oh man, this is gonna be over fast. I knew this was gonna happen. All right. So you get to add a d20, or not a d20. You get to add because it was a double ultimate damage, right? So
Yeah.
now you get to add another
Oh, jeez.
d12. So roll 3
Wow.
d12 for the
Alright.
hit on that. mast.
You're firing at a 25 HP chunk, right?
Yeah, the 25 HP chunk.
Get that mast.
All right, 3, 5, and 3.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh wow.
My
Okay.
aim is great, but I suck
That was
at
3d12.
hitting in the right parts.
Okay. So it was 12 hit points, right?
Yeah.
On 3d12, just so that the Valkyries don't sing about the wrong thing.
Okay. Well, the mast is down to 14, so that was good, man. That was
Oh my
great.
god, that was amazing.
Mayo to be
Yeah,
on our side.
So evil.
Okay.
I'm
All
done.
right. The goblins are all like taking ducks as the splinters explode from the mast.
Awesome.
Nice. All right, Alex.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh
We
yeah.
Uh-huh.
can,
Yeah, you
we
sound
can,
great.
Mr. Tate.
And unfortunately, you probably can hear my dog. I apologize. I'm not sure what just
No,
set
it's
him
fine.
off.
Rock on.
Yeah, it's cool. I love dogs. I have one, and it's super annoying. I love it.
Very good. So Mr. Tate is way too skinny and probably not in a healthy way, which is the first thing you notice about him. But you also get the sense he's one of those wiry guys. He's probably a little bit stronger than he looks. So, since this is a pirate game, I'm going to go full on pirate voice for this.
Awesome.
And so, to anybody who meets Mr. Tate, this is what he'll say. My name is Mr. Tate. I've been at sea since I was a boy. I like drinking and fighting and women, but I mostly like gold. Ain't that right, Captain?
Oh, that's sweet, man. First pirate voice of the evening.
Awesome.
You get
Awesome.
1 hero coin.
Knocked
Thank
it
you.
out of the park.
Mr. Tate has done some horrible things for gold. Things they put me in irons for. But you won't let them put me in irons, will you, Captain? No, not Mr. Tate.
Oh, I love it. I mean, that creepy vibe.
Mr. Tate lives by 3 simple rules. 1, what's mine is mine. 2, if you turn your back, what's yours is also mine. And 3, everything else belongs to the captain. And no one touches the captain. Ain't that right, Captain? I'm Mr. Tate.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I
He's a
love
bit
that.
of a shifty one, isn't he?
I love
So,
that.
yes,
I
he's
have
a-
my own
Crazy
golem.
guys.
He's a nimble-looking fellow. So Mr. Tate is going to see if he can climb the rigging, maybe looking to swing over onto the other ship.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. It's pretty far. You could do that. You could do that. It's a far jump though, so I'm gonna say that you'd have to roll a hard roll to do that. But you have advantage on this first roll, so really just a normal roll,
All right.
normal check.
Up the rigging goes Mr. Tate.
Yeah, that's kind of an athletic-y thing, so I'm gonna call that a strength check.
You're gonna need to roll a 20 if you want to be cool.
Yeah, you pretty much need to be the third natural 20 in a row.
No pressure.
I'm
Screw
glad I
that.
didn't roll. I didn't want to.
I'm using a different die.
Yeah, you're gonna want
I didn't want to break the.
dice.
Mr. Tate rolled a 16.
Oh,
Still pretty darn good.
Awesome.
Still pretty darn good.
Mr. Tate landed on the ship, surrounded by many, many, many Gurbikin. Okay, go ahead and move yourself where you want to land.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. I'm not certain what's realistic, but maybe behind these idiots.
Okay, all right, you're there.
Excellent.
Mr. Tate's gonna send these fish to the deep.
Awesome. That's
Go,
awesome.
Mr. Tate. Go, Mr.
Oh, man.
Tate.
So the vehicle has chunks, right? But you can also fire at the goblins if you want to use the superpower of the cannons to do that as well.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Wait, or were you talking to me, Jason?
Yeah. No. You just landed
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay. Did you have enough time to make an attack? It's kind of like a move action. Why don't you go ahead and make an attack too while you're over there?
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just land among them, blades flying.
Yes.
That's what's gonna happen. The cutlass is free.
The cutlass is
Mr. Tate tends to cut.
Row number 2. If you turn your back, what's yours is mine.
Oh, this is the best.
That is a 14.
A 14.
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Get
Are
some,
you going to
goblin.
use your hero token for your attack, or are you going to save it?
I think I'm gonna use it.
Okay,
I think it's time.
Nice.
that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Right out
I
of the
hope
gate.
DMG is watching. Are we transmitting? Because DMG accelerates his games at this pace.
That is that's 5 damage.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
kind of throws you in, doesn't he?
Yeah, we're recording, but we're not live.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 damage.
Correct. 5 damage.
Cool. Who are you swinging at? Swinging the map.
Yeah, probably that little guy.
That
right
little
there.
guy. Okay, let me
Yes.
get
Nice.
some health really fast.
Oh man, Roll20 is awesome.
Yeah, it's got some nice features to it. This is.
I mean, I love how in Theater of the Mind I get to see the boats and where everyone is.
Yeah, I'm just a maps and token guy. I love maps and tokens, so that's kind of how I want.
Yeah, Roll20 is really handy with maps and tokens.
Agreed.
I like how all of our Theater of the Mind is on the page. We all synced up the same way.
Well, if you think of something that you could do that's not on the map that might likely be there, I mean, you should run with it. Don't hold back.
Like Alex did. He swung
Yes.
across. Or Mr. Tate.
Yes.
Good old
Yes,
Mr. Tate.
with the rigging. Okay.
Crazy, Mr. Tate.
All right. You just sliced up some goblins. Okay. That would be that then. And so now it is time for Charlie.
If we're going to do battle with the bloody goblins, we shouldn't do it in the quiet. We should do it by old Exit de Lucilo. Of course, this is the Greensleeves remix. It's not the original version. But I still call it Lucilo because it goes back to a classical form which was practiced in the Stone Age days before we had Latin and Roman that had split into 2 languages. But at that time, it sounded like this. You can feel the green sleeves. So, ladies, and you over there, the Thusham, I know you goblin folk. You're not all evil. So yield now, or my man Mr. Tate will make you more terrible memories. My name is Charlie. Despite my low rank on the ship, I'm actually an educated man, but I wound up relatively poor. But I can do one thing well, and it's play Greensleeves, by God! Come on, where's my hurdy-gurdy? There it is!
Oh my god. I love it. You made a nice.
And by Greensleeves, I mean Exit de Lucilo, which is the Latin form, of course, of the same song, but That's only for hurdy-gurdy connoisseurs to appreciate. My name is Charlie. I work on Helen's Revenge, and currently I would like the goblins to all surrender lest they all be killed by Mr. Tate.
Oh wow.
Other than that, I have little to say and little to do. But I will try to give Mr. Tate maybe an easy on his next roll with a charisma. Can I do that, Jason?
Yeah, you can. Because you're basically doing. You made an ICRPG bard, right? Is that?
I think that's what I'm doing. I'm doing an ICRPG bard.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
Breaking the fourth wall there.
That's awesome. There are no walls. They're all in your head.
The dice is Kenny Wampus, but it's an 18.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It was a floor roll.
Yeah, that definitely works.
They landed.
So cool. And so you're trying to convince the goblins to stand down?
Yeah, and also giving Mr. Tate if he needs a next sword attack, like he feels this wonderful old pirate's anthem right behind him.
Nice.
I found an app that when you twirl your phone, it plays the hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, that's too good.
Repeat. I found an app that when you twirl your phone, it plays the hurdy-gurdy.
That's awesome. Excellent.
Okay. Wow.
That's amazing.
I don't know how to measure other than that. Hang is gonna get a hero coin. Yes, 1 hero coin for Hank. Okay, and so Mr. Tate, you are like energized by this. I imagine it makes you. It probably also raises your defenses somewhat, so you might be a little bit harder to hit.
Nice.
Which would be good since you're surrounded by goblins. Alone.
Not for long.
Like 12 of them or 14 of them. Not for long.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to roll my first timer for the night.
Oh.
And I'm doing by turns here. It's more
Nice.
that way.
I like
Oh,
turn
crap.
dice.
Yeah. Yeah. So gotta keep it going.
That's
Gotta keep the
dirty
pressure up.
timer.
Yes. That's the terror timer. All right, so lots of goblins are going to go and sweep Mr. Tate. So I in my head, basically the way this plays out is that you've got the one goblin over here. He's like beating on the drum, and this goblin's all like, "Nah, nah," commanding all the other goblins. So, so all the other goblins over here, they're firing their cannons at your ship. And they're aiming for your decking area. So 14 and 10. So you guys lose points from the decking. All right, so your ship, there's like explosions all around you as wood splinters up, as these big giant metal balls slam into the ship and it rocks a little bit.
I'll do the Star Trek.
You guys can't see me, but that's what I'm doing already.
Left, right.
That's what I'm doing too.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, so just it rocks terribly.
Damn metal balls!
Okay. Just keep it rolling quickly here. Did I roll the wrong one? Nope. Sorry. There you go.
Oh, so they just damaged our ship some, huh?
Yeah, and it fires again. This time at your mast for
Oh, shit.
yeah, for
Captain, they're shooting at our chunks.
at 11. Yeah. 25 minus 11. Cool. All right. And then now these 3 goblins are the only ones that are really paying attention to Mr. Tate here, because everyone else is occupied, and so they're going to make some attack rolls against Mr. Tate, and they have to be hard. So what's your armor class?
It's 10.
It's 10. So it's actually they're gonna have to beat a 13, or meet or beat a 13, right?
Hard armor class. That's a completely new concept. That's awesome.
That is
Oh,
pretty
that's
awesome.
new? Oh, I just imagine that you could apply the hard to all of it. So,
All those chumps, they don't have a chance.
yeah. So about that, he rolled a 13. Okay, so Mr. Tate takes 5.
Ouch.
Oh, the next one misses. And the next one rolled a critical 1. Let's see if he blunders. Nope, almost though. Really close. Okay,